horrible. And then the stains on the walls. The brown stains on the corners of the walls. Like, guys, I swear those were shit stains. Maybe it's a Malaysia. People used to stain. People would literally wipe their asses on the corner. So this is the corner, and then this is the ass. People would wipe their ass on the corner of the wall, leaving brown stains everywhere. Like, that was disgusting. Why would you do that? What up, guys? My name is Ike Ntanzi and welcome to my YouTube channel, Siya Kwamukela. And today I'll be talking about a topic that I think a lot of people, they want to talk about. And also, I also want to talk to those people who caused this, guys. I'll be talking about why I hate public toilets. And the main reason for it all is because you guys do not know how to treat a toilet, guys. Y'all shit everywhere, y'all pee everywhere, and it's not right. It's not okay? Yeah, so I'll be talking about my experience with public toilets, and I hope you do get some insight. I hope you do get some insight on it, and I hope if you're one of the people who are guilty of doing the things that I will mention here, I hope you change after today, because it is not right, okay? It is not right. So, when did I first hate or realize that I hate public toilets? It was in primary school. You know, in primary school, there's always like a rumor which there's a creature like in the toilets, right? And in my school, that creature was Pinky Pink. Now, for those of you who don't know what Pinky Pink is, it's a mythical creature. But I'm not. Maybe I shouldn't use the word mythical, because I mean, a myth is considered something that is not true, and I do believe it does exist because of this story. Okay, so what happened was I was in grade 4. And I had a rummy tummy that day, and so I went to the toilet, and when I went to the toilet, I saw 4 boys coming out running just when I was about to enter. And I'm like, why are you running? And they're like, yeah, I was born Pinky. So I'm like, should I go in? Should I But my problem was, like, I wanted to shit. Like, when Ukata is about to come out, like when it's like lurking, like seriously, it's about to come up any minute from now. And if you don't push, and I didn't want to shit myself because I had a history of shitting myself. Like in grade 3, I shit myself. So now I was in grade 4, I was like, I'm not going to do this, okay? So I'm going to get in and do my business. So I got in, and just as I walked in, guys, I swear, I saw something like it was like a red shadow. It quickly went up the ceiling board. You know, the ceiling board, it's like a ceiling board, then there's like that opening, and in our school, there wasn't the lead to close that opening. You know, when people have to fix like a magiza and whatever that is up there, they get in that opening up the ceiling board. The thing that I saw, it went up the ceiling board, guys. It was like reddish, like a shadow, and it quickly went up and came up running. And just when I stepped out, there was already a crowd of children. Let me not say child, but I was a child then. A crowd of kids, okay? And I could see teachers approaching like at my toilet. And then they were asking, what's happening? I'm like, I'm very scared, guys. I'm like, what's happening? I'm like, yo, I saw something in there. And the 4 boys that came out running, they're like, oh, Pinky Pink. So the teachers get inside, but they don't see anything. But they always say Pinky Pink can be seen by kids, because they also like hang around in places where children usually hang around at. So if you're old, apparently you can't see Pinky Pink, but kids can. Anyway, so after that day, I ended up using the girls' toilet, and I was the joke of the day. And then fast forward to high school. Now, when I was in high school, guys, I was bullied twice on the first day of high school. Like, that's crazy, I know, but that girl, guys. So what happened was, I remember, can you give me one volume?
No, Zagala.
Yes, Zagala. Okay, so on the first day of high school, I was bullied twice, guys. That go. So what happened was, I remember when I was going down the staircase to the grade 9 and grade 8 row, there was a guy called In who was standing there, and I accidentally stepped on his feet. Now, these were the he was one of those guys whose feet whose shoes are always shiny, guys. Like you can literally see a reflection corner, and if blue corner, Christian corner can like cut your finger. That's how hectic he was. Oh fuck. That's how obsessed he was. What's happening with my English? Fuck. He said, okay, obviously I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry. And then he was like, no, you have to pay like half and 5 rand, guys. I paid him 5 rands for stepping on his shoe. That's crazy, I know. So after that, I continued to walk down the staircase, and there were like a group of senior guys there, and they were making every 8th grader who wanted to pass there pay a fine. Like, he told Gates, guy, like, that shit was crazy. So I decided to turn back because I wasn't going to pay another fine there, okay? And then during break time, I'm sorry guys, I was crying because I've repeated this video like 5 times or even more. Anyway, so during break time, I went to the toilets, and Mina, I didn't know that you're not supposed to use the school toilets when you are an 8th grader. Like, but it's to come up either at the school grounds or somewhere else because you're not allowed to do it. Ne? Just checking. Anyway, so I went in there and there was just smoke everywhere. And Mina, in my mind, I'm like, you know, I didn't want to use the toilets in primary school because of a pinky pink. And I'm pretty sure there's no pinky pinky here in high school, right? So I go in there and there's smoke everywhere. They're smoking weed. And I see like a group of guys who are standing. You know, like in my toilet is good, and there's like that line thing that everyone steps there and they pee, and then they all get to like look at each other's dicks. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I don't want to see anybody's dick, and I don't want anyone to see my dick. So I ended up using like the toilet to pee. And you know, when you're a guy, when you pee standing up, it makes like a loud sound. And then when you pee standing down, it makes like a very soft sound, but you can still tell someone is peeing. So I was standing up and it was making a loud sound, and then this guy pushes the door open. He's like, yeah, why are you coming on me? And he drags me out. I'm peeing on the floor. He drags me to that line where all the guys are peeing. Now I'm scared and I'm panicking, and there's smoke everywhere. I can't even breathe properly. Because guys, I mean, I have this thing there. I don't know if it's asthma or what, but like if I'm at a place that has a lot of smoke, I can't breathe through my nostrils. I'll be like that, like I'm scared. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm never coming back here. I'm never coming back here. And I stormed out. And then few weeks later, I was appointed as one of the RCL members, and then that has special privileges. That means I didn't have to use the toilets that everyone else uses. So I was using the teachers' toilets, and they were clean, you know. So that's how I survived high school. And then I came to university, and boy, it was a different story. In university, the toilets were still dirty. There was pee everywhere. Oh, guys, I left some information in high school. Those were the creepiest, the most disgusting, the most smelly toilets I have ever seen, okay? There was shit everywhere. On the floor, on the toilets, there was pee everywhere, guys. It was stinking. There were chops of cigarettes, papers, guys. People will shit and then wipe their asses using paper, then try to flush the paper. And obviously, the toilets would be blocked, and shitty water would be coming out there, and then it was all over the floor. The way mess, flies everywhere, maggots. Mix masala, like you get what I'm trying to explain here. So like, I was like, oh, I'm never coming back here because number 1, it's dirty. Number 2, only seniors are supposed to use those toilets. And then luckily, the principal was like, no, the cleaners are not going to do this because y'all are doing this on purpose. He knew that in our homes, we didn't do lentale, kaka panty, and kaka yoki now because like, it was just wrong. So he was like, you know what? All the grades will take turns cleaning the toilets. The cleaners of the school are not supposed to clean my toilets because y'all are doing that shit on purpose. Like, you can't be shitting on the floor, eat toilets, and you can't be attempting to flush paper toilets because obviously it's going to block. Like, you know, like, it's just common sense. So as an RCL member, I was supposed to supervise people while they're scrubbing the shit on the floor. And the funny thing is, by Tuesday, because we used to clean the toilets on Friday, but by Tuesday morning, guys, there'd be shit everywhere. It's like there were a group of people who were like, let's just shit everywhere, guys. It was just horrible. And then the stains on the walls, the brown stains on the corners of the walls. Like, guys, I swear those were shit stains. People used to stain, people would literally wipe their asses on the corner. So this is the corner, and then this is the ass. People would wipe their ass on the corner of the wall, leaving brown stains everywhere. Like, that was disgusting. Why would you do that? I don't understand. Wait, let me check. Okay, they're still good. Okay, and then that's how I survived high school, right? And then I further went to university, and here was a different story. There wasn't shit everywhere, but there was pee everywhere. All the toilet seats had pee. Like, I didn't understand. And Mina, I'm this person, I taught myself not to use public toilets because they're just disgusting. So I would only use them in the morning. I only use my toilet in the morning, and I only pee when I come back from school. That's just me. But at this one time, I also had a rummy time, so I had to use the toilet. I get there, there's pee everywhere. There are long pubes, guys. Pubes that are this long. Indian pubes are very long, guys. They're this long. You can tell that was not a black person's pube, and it was so disgusting. So I ended up rolling a tissue, and then I was placing it on the toilet seat, making sure I don't touch the toilet seat with my skin, because that shit was disgusting. Then I did what I had to do. But after that day, I was like, I'm never going to use the public toilet again. And then also in restaurants, what I've noticed is that people use the public toilets, but they never wash their hands. They pee, they take a shit, they literally just come out of the toilet, then they walk out. And then when they walk out, they touch the door handle. Which is why I think my engineers should like make it a point or advocate for flip doors to be used on public toilets, so that you don't have to like touch it. You know, you can just push when you get in, push when you go out, without having to touch any handles. Because people don't practice infection control. They don't wash their hands. They pee, especially guys. If you're a guy and you're watching this, you know you hardly wash your hands. I'm the man I wash them. Don't lie. Back on the back, I wash yeah. But so that's why, guys, I hate using public toilets. So if you're one of those people who shit on the floor, who pee on the toilet seat, and then they don't wipe, because I don't understand why you do that. Why do you want another person to see your pee or to see your shit stain? Like, guys, it literally takes you a few seconds to scrub off your shit stain. If you're a white person, or if you're not a non-Zulu speaker, your shit stain, just scrub it off. It literally takes a few seconds. Some people don't even flush. Oh my god, some people don't even flush. Guys, flushing is so easy. It takes literally 1 second. You're done. Please flush. And yeah, I guess this is the whole point of the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe on the subscribe button below, or you can just click on this icon over here. Yes, click on this face over here and you would have subscribed. Also, guys, okay, please interact with me on the comment section below. It's very, very important for my channel growth. So like, tell me what are your tips in terms of using public toilet? Like, what do you do? Do you also roll a tissue like me, or do you just squat over? Like, what do you do to make sure you don't touch any bacteria there? Or do you even use public toilets? Like, do you have an issue with them? What's your experience with public toilets? Please comment on the comment section below. Even if you just want to say you enjoyed the video, even if you didn't enjoy the video, tell me on the comment section below. Otherwise, for me or Ike Ntanzi, it's bye.